is the first video with your band exercises. You're going to want to do 3 rounds of these exercises, and then of course I'll let you know how many reps of each as I demonstrate them for you. You can do those exercises in succession, the 3 rounds. Just make sure you take a nice rest in between, or you could do them circuit style. Either way is fine. So just make sure that you do a nice little warm up before you get started. So our typical warm up with our jacks and our squats and our torso twists and all those nice things is a good way to kind of warm up before you get started. So you're going to want your mini resistance loop. Obviously you have different resistances, so you can kind of play around with that. You're going to start with monster walks. So you're going to have the band up around your knees. So walk it up above those knees. And then we're going to do those monster walks. So in a squat kind of a position here, core is pulling up and in, you're going to take 10 steps to the left and then 10 steps to the right, making sure that the following leg is not like sliding across the floor. So really pick it up and put it over as you go. So 10 and 10, 3 rounds of those. Then you're going to keep that band right there above those knees, and you're going to do 10 full squats. So 10 full squats, pushing through those heels, even weight between both of those legs, nice and straight, coming down for those 10 squats. Once you've gotten to 10, you're going to stay in the lowest squat possible, and you're going to pulse that for 10. So just a little pulse, weight is in my heels, core is pulling up and in, really gonna feel that. So 3 rounds of that. Then you are going to adjust the band down to your ankles. So this one we're gonna do some of those clocks. I think we've done these one time before. So I don't know if you've noticed, but it's kind of like lower body, upper body, and then there'll be like a little core. So, anyway, so you're going to have all of your weight in one leg. The other leg's going to be nice and loose. A little bit of balance here. You're going to tap to the front, tap to the side, tap to the back, back to the side, to the front, and continue in this way. Tapping, pointing through that toe, all the way in the standing leg with a nice soft knee. So you're going to do 4 total. So 1, and then back. That is all 1. So all the way back to the front is 1. So 4 of those taps. Then you're going to take those taps out. So you're going to float it around, and you're going to do 4 full of those. So trying not to tap in the center at the side here. So all the way to the front and back to the front, that's 1. So 4 of those. Really going to feel that standing leg. Definitely going to work on your balance a little bit there. And of course, then you're going to switch sides. So 4 with the taps totals. So that's 1. And then after you've done those 4, then you do those sweeps where you take that tap out, and you're going to do 4 of those. So our 4th exercise for lower body is going to be standing press backs. So you're going to keep the band around your ankles, but this time you're going to adjust it so it is around the arch of one foot and the ankle of the other foot. So I'm going to turn to the side here so you can see what I'm going to do. So you can put all of your weight into the leg that the band is around the ankle. And then you're going to press back through the heel of the foot where the band is around the arch. So really working those glutes and hamstrings here. And you can tap in each time, no problem there. Nice soft knee on that standing leg. Think about really trying to keep those toes pointing down. So try not to open the foot up. Try to keep those toes pointing down. So you're going to do 10 on each side. So of course then you would switch. And then you've got ankle and arch. Arch is the moving leg. And you're going to do 10 on that side. 3 rounds of that. So that's it for lower body. We're going to adjust the band. You're going to bring it up and place it around your wrists. So now we're into upper body. So you're going to start with an overhead press. So you're going to kind of curl and press and then come back down. So keeping tension on the band is going to make those shoulders and arms really work. You're going to do 10 of these, and you're going to do 3 sets. And then The next one you're gonna do is bicep curls. So you're gonna put the band around the arch of one foot. You're gonna kind of be in almost like a split stance bent over position. You're gonna grab the band underhand style. You can use your knee to rest your elbow, and you're just gonna do some nice bicep curls with that band. So you're gonna go for 10 on each side. So of course then you would switch your stance. So it's kind of that little bit of a split stance, bent over position, underhand grip, and then those nice rows. So try to keep that elbow tucked right into your side for those rows. And you're gonna do 10 on each side, 3 rounds. Then you're gonna grab that band, you're gonna place it around your wrists again. Arms are gonna be bent at 90 degrees, so nice bend at the elbows. You're gonna pull out and then gently in, out and in. So this is gonna work the outer arms and your chest. You're gonna notice chest right away here. So you're gonna do 10 of these, 3 rounds. Last one for upper body. A little bit of mobility here, but you're definitely gonna feel some work too. Standing nice, solid stance. Arms are gonna come straight up over the head. You're gonna lift up out of those hips, drop those shoulders. You're gonna have some tension on the band. You're gonna lean to the side, and then you're gently gonna come over into a nice slow circle. Use that core to help you come back up to center, and then come back the other way. Nice and slow and controlled. So that is 1. You're gonna do 4 total. So then of course you come back around, keeping tension on that band, makes those arms work, and then back the way you came, and that is 2. So 4 of those times 3 sets. Last but not least, a little bit of core for you. So we're gonna start out with the band around your ankles, and we're gonna come down to the mat. So bands around the ankles, you're gonna come down to the mat. We're gonna do a nice V-sit. So sitting up nice and tall, and then coming back to where you can hold this nice straight back position. Feet are flexed, and then feet are a little bit wider just to add a little tension with that band. So we're gonna do a stir the pot. So you're gonna come forward, the arms are gonna come forward, and you're gonna come down and forward and back, keeping a nice straight, flat back. You're gonna go 8 in this direction, and then you're gonna switch directions and do 8 in that other direction. 3 rounds, keeping tension on that band if you can. The next one we do, we're gonna set up a nice plank. So we're gonna do plank jacks with the band around our ankles. So you're gonna come up into a nice plank, heels are pressing back, wrists are right underneath those shoulders, and we're gonna do plank tap outs, if you like, or full jacks. Nice and controlled. You've got 12 of these. So you could do the step out or the full jack. Either one is fine. And either one is a lot of work for that core. So obviously 3 sets of those. And then last but not least, I know these are your favorite. They're gonna have so much fun with them with the band. You're gonna walk that band up to above your knees, and you're gonna do skaters. Tap back, coming in, tap back, coming in. So staying low if you can, you're gonna get an extra burn here. And if you wanna add a little bit of cardio with this, you can take it to that regular skater with that little hop. Just gonna really intensify this movement. So you can add a little cardio in there if you like. You're gonna do 12 steps, 3 sets. So that is your first band workout. I hope you enjoy it.